Hi, my name is Rebecca Eden. I go by Beck, and I am dyslexic. My disability is identified as dyslexia. And so when someone has dyslexia, most people know that that comes with difficulties with reading. But that's really just the most commonly understood thing because of its impact on education. But dyslexia is more about a whole collection of traits that usually go along with having difficulty with working memory, have difficulty with processing what you hear, so auditory processing, and sometimes comes with hypersensitive nervous or overactive nervous system. As a graduate student, this is actually my third time seeking an advanced degree. And so within that time, I've gone through many different understandings of how dyslexia has affected my life. As an undergraduate, it meant that I struggled in writing my papers. So if you have a 7-page paper, and that might take a couple of days for a student, I would have to start way far in advance, and that would overlap with other responsibilities. So time management then starts to become a challenge. It impacts everything in my life. It impacts my relationships with people. It affects interactions with professors, faculty, staff, people in the everyday. It impacts decisions I make. My decision-making process ends up being different, and people, so I guess people interaction ends up being the biggest challenge, because when people make assumptions, they make assumptions based on their own experiences and their own understandings of things. And because dyslexia creates a very different type of brain, you end up having very different reactions, very different processes to coming to understand or thinking about things, and so you just don't fit in the normal. Good morning. Well, actually afternoon on this fine Wednesday, no, Friday.
Awesome.